over there. The board had slid up under me, and but I caught it just in case, and I'm pretty good. Ice it, do some treatment again tonight, and be ready to go Friday.
I was going to ask, did you have to get extra treatment after tonight's game, more so than usual?
No, I still pretty much do the same routine. I stick with my routine. I pretty much be here all night until I feel good. So then I leave.
And then JB said before the game, with the way that you've been playing offensively at the beginning of this year, teams have started to change some things defensively against you, throw extra bodies against you, try and be more aggressive, more physical, things along those lines. What did you do tonight to combat that?
I just was patient. Tonight, I just pretty much just played with poise. And once I felt like I had a shot, I shot it. I didn't rush anything. Like the past game, I felt like I rushed some shots that I normally make. And tonight, I just pretty much just took my time and just played my game. And you've seen the results. And as a team, when I'm aggressive, then I'm able to make those extra passes, the lob passes. Because if I come off of the pick and roll hesitant, then the big's just going to be playing both of us at the same time. So tonight was one of those nights just to make sure that I came off aggressive so I can get my teammates open and get them involved. I know Big Dre and Jared, they owe me a lob pass, but tonight it was one of those games that I had to make sure I made the right pass, right play.
And then what does it do for you to have Darius Garland in the starting lineup with you?
It just relieves me. Just pretty much now I'm able to go guard whoever I need to run around with, and then also just if I have to bring it up or if I have to run to the wing, like it just pretty much we're able to pretty much just play off each other. Or if I need a break and Darius, he'll go pick up the man for me, and I'll go guard he's guarding, or vice versa. Or if he need a break, I'm gonna go and guard his man. So when we're out there together, we pretty much just communicate, just pretty much feed off each other. And it was great to see him back in the starting lineup, and great to see him out there and healthy. And you can tell he's back.
Kelsey.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Collin, I was curious, there was 1-3 that Dylan hit that you were really excited about and celebrating in particular, but not only his threes, but also the way that he impacts, the game off the ball. What did you see from him, and what have you seen from him in these first few games that he's been back from his injury?
He's bringing energy off the bench. He's bringing energy, and he can shoot it. So that one play that I was very amped up and excited about, I had missed him coming down. I had missed him in transition, and he was just calling for it, and I couldn't throw it over across court to him. So I told him I own one. And then I think like a couple plays, or even the next play, I ran down and I pointed like, "Go get him!" Like, because I knew I owed him one. So once he hit it, I was like, it made me more excited than anything. So just to have him back out there, it is good, just because I know he's been battling with injuries. He's been battling to get back on the floor, and tonight it was great for him, and you can see his confidence level starting to pick up. And I told him once you have enough games under your belt, the game will start slowing down.
And then in regards to Torian, with the trade and then, transitioning to the new team, but tonight he had 16 points especially, and then he had a few solid threes. But how have you seen his transition to you guys, learning and getting acclimated so quickly to the system?
He's fitting right in. He's fitting in what Coach JB wants us to play, and how the style of play he's fitting in, and he's doing whatever the team needs. Like we put him on the best player, he's going to do that. We need him to knock down big time threes or set up different teammates. He's going to do that, and I feel like we won. We got better in the trade. We got Jared as well as Torian, and those guys have been stepping up big for us. And it's only going to get better just because they're starting to understand and continue to learn the defensive schemes and learn how Coach JB wants the offense ran.
Did you anticipate his impact this early on, especially because, when he was in Brooklyn, he didn't play much. And so just kind of being able to come in and affect the game for you guys so quickly, did you anticipate that?
Oh yeah, I've been watching TP for a minute. He was with the Hawks, so it go way back. I was a Hawks fan growing up, so I've been watching him for a minute, and I knew exactly what he was going to bring to the team. He's always going to come in and do what's needed, and he can score the ball too. If you need him in defense, he's going to play the best player. So tonight it just showed that whatever we needed him tonight, he stepped up big for us.
Thanks, Collin.
You're welcome.
Spencer.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Collin, I wanted to go back to those passes you were talking about, the lobs, and then also those pocket passes that you're finding Jarrett and Andre going towards the rim. The placement on those has just been so, honestly, just like right on the spot. And that's something that you had some issues with in your first couple of years. So I'm just wondering, what did it take for you to get to that level that you are now, in especially just reading and knowing when the big stepping up and all those other details?
Man, I have a long way to go. I just continue to watch film and continue to understand where my bigs, they like the ball. At the end of the day, I have a long way to go. I have to continue to get better at it. And I realized first couple of years that was something that I always wanted to get better at, and just make sure I make the right pocket pass or even cross court, even a lob pass. Just pretty much my decision making. All summer I worked on that and worked on the pockets, worked on the skip passes, worked on different things that was going to help myself, but my teammates more. And tonight it showed. Even like in practice, like after me and Mike G, we do a little bit of passes here and there, and just so that when the game comes, if I feel like their hands are high, I can go low, or if their hands are up and the big's not open, then the corner will be open. So like different things and different reads that I've been seeing. So I had to pretty much break down film a whole lot. So.
How much does that have to do with timing for you? Just kind of feeling, and you mentioned it earlier, not rushing and being patient, but like timing and knowing when guys are going up, when they're going to roll and slip and all that.
Yeah. Just being patient at the end of the day. It's a lot of timing that goes into it, but we all pretty much work on a string. We work on, if I come off and the big goes and shake happens, we're all working on a big string. So like if I come the other way, then everybody's just shifting. So like at the end of the day, we work on these things in practice and we get the reps each and every day. So once the game comes, it comes second nature.
And then last one for me is the second half, you guys really put an emphasis on moving the ball, but it's not even just that, it's the constant movement, just the bodies moving, a lot of off ball stuff, cutting. It just looked like there was a flow and a motion about it. So I wanted to ask you if you felt the defense starting to wear down when you guys were putting that much pressure on them, and how does that benefit you guys even just going forward, seeing that?
I would probably say it started on the defensive side tonight. If we continue to bump the team 48 hours and bump them, not let them get on their spots, not let them get into their actions, man, it makes it tired for them to go on the other end and play defense. If you're not scoring the ball, it makes it hard to just continue to run with us. And I felt like tonight, once we got stops, we was able to run, and you can see like bodies cutting. If we even cut, it may not be your shot, but it might free up a teammate. So we always talk, give up yourself for the team. And a few times we just cut, and maybe it was an open three or open drive. So at the end of the day, it's just basically about being unselfish.
Thanks, man.
Collin, so did you used to go to Hawks games in person?
Oh, yeah. I definitely used to go to some Hawks games when I could. We used to be, like, me and my brother, my dad, we used to be in the nosebleeds. But whenever we was able to, like, go to the games, I was very pumped and excited. But I definitely was a Hawks fan. Cavs used to come in there and just sweep us. Those are bad memories.
All right, that was going to be my next question, but you answered it for me. That's all.